Hey, hello, I'm JulieJo. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. Please click that subscribe button if you'd like to. There's also the like button if you like the video and a bell button if you want to get notified when I post. If you're not new here, welcome back. I know the setting looks a little odd just because it's nighttime and I never film at night, but I'm gonna film this one at night. So today I've been talking about this video a little bit. It's gonna be shorter, obviously. You're gonna be able to see the time. In my opinion, my Huns Gone Wild videos are worse than top fails. These are the worst of the worst. Just things that should not be categorized as top fails because they aren't just fails, in my opinion. It's kind of one of those things where it ranges from,
oh my god, I can't believe that person would do that,
to what the fuck's going on? Feel free to follow my social medias if you'd like. It's Instagram and TikTok. Those are the only other two I really use. Walkin_on_Lexapro. You can see more everyday anti-scam, anti-MLM posts there. And I think it's time that we get started with our Huns Gone Wild video. I'm gonna go ahead and give some trigger warnings before we start because I think that these can be triggering. So trigger warning of cancer, trigger warning anti-Semitism, trigger warning fat phobia, trigger warning the worst people in the world type of thing, you know? Not everyone on here is like the worst people in the world, but there are some shitty people, and I'm only gonna go through 3. So let's go ahead and get started. Our superfoods is clinically proven to help prevent cancer. I'm gonna read that again because I'm almost speechless, but I know my noggin's got something to say. Our superfoods is clinically proven to help prevent cancer. I'm sorry, homegirl. Did you know that superfoods is not even approved by the FDA? How can it be clinically proven to help prevent cancer? Healthy people get cancer. I'm sorry, superfoods? You know, that's interesting. I'm so surprised that if it can it's clinically proven to help prevent cancer, that why isn't everyone taking it? Why don't all doctors recommend superfoods? I know that people in MLMs have not been shy about talking about cancer and their products. Fucking stop. It's not okay. Never is it okay to say our superfoods are clinically proven to help prevent cancer. Okay, then why doesn't everyone take them? Why isn't it recommended for everyone to take your stupid superfoods? Because they're not clinically proven to help prevent cancer. That's why. Oh my God. I mean, think of how insensitive you have to be to post something like this. There are so many people have passed away from cancer. So many people have cancer and are suffering through it. You think this is okay? People are seeing likely your story who have cancer and are going, what the fuck? I'm sure they're not saying, oh, I probably should have taken those superfoods. People need to stop using the word cancer and their MLM product in a sentence. They don't go together, ever. I'm gonna go ahead and move on. This one's a little more lighthearted, but I still said, the fuck is going on here? All right, pals. Ooh, gotta watch this with me. If I have to see it, you gotta see it. Okay?
No way is that gonna fit. Not a chance. No. No.
What was that? So I don't know why and how that started being a thing, but you hoes need to get y'all twerking asses together.
I'm sorry,
just to give head.
Like, if you gotta numb your throat, work on it. It can be a learning process to give a BJ, all right? The thought, what went through her head?
I'm gonna put my numbing cream in my mouth, and I'm gonna stick this big ass cucumber down my throat.
I'm sorry. The numbing cream does not make your mouth grow bigger. No one needs your MLM numbing cream. I'm sorry. Just please stop putting the cucumber down your throat like that. This is not good marketing. I get it. It's hard to market this kind of stuff, but it's not that hard. Okay, let's watch it again.
No way is that gonna fit. Not a chance. No. No.
It doesn't make your mouth bigger. I don't get it. Does it numb it? Maybe, but guess what? It doesn't work that fast. Ugh. I'm gonna let y'all leave commentary below. My words are lacking. I don't know what to say. Practice makes perfect. I don't know what to tell you. You don't need this numbing medication though. Medication? It's not medication. It's numbing lube. You especially don't need an MLM numbing lube. I will never look at a cucumber the same again.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
We're moving on to our final one. You might have seen this person before. We're going to block out her face and her name though, because she does not deserve the clout. She is honestly a POS in my opinion. I cannot stand this person. Trigger warning: anti-Semitism, fat phobia, racism. I need you to know that this can be very triggering. So if you don't want to watch it, I understand. But this is something that seriously needs to be talked about. I've seen this in multiple MLMs. I've experienced this type of thought and conspiracy mindset in Arbonne. I've experienced that. I've seen people. I've been invited to groups. It's running rampant in MLMs. Please put your commentary down below as to why you think that. This person is not a Christian. She says she's a witch, which is fine. I have friends that are witches. It's no big deal. But she seems to have some Christianity, some type of religion with Christianity kind of blend in with her witchiness. It causes this issue that we need to talk about. So feel free to put your commentary below, but I needed to give you that warning because it is pretty rough. Let's watch.
And I've made that decision because I truly believe that what has happened over the last 2 years.
The decision that she's made is, I think that she'll never wear a mask again, ever again, period. I think. I don't remember exactly, so take that with a grain of salt.
Is the biggest crimes against humanity that humans have ever seen. Now you might be like, what about the Holocaust? And I think this is worse.
Tell me you're anti-Semitic without saying I'm an anti-Semitic biatch. You think that this pandemic, which is awful, by the way, is worse than the Holocaust that killed over 6 million Jewish people? Excuse me? Who the fuck are you to say that? It's not the end of it. Let's keep going.
Now, before you get your panties in a bunch, hear me out. Obviously, anytime there's a mass genocide against a group of people, it's atrocious. Like, I'm a witch. I fully understand.
I'm gonna go and say no, you don't understand it. I'm gonna give you a no, you don't. Let's bring this back.
Hell no. After much scientific research, we've concluded the answer to be hell no.
Hell no, you don't understand. Neither do I. But I can sure as hell tell you, you don't understand.
However, what they've managed to do over the last 2 years is brainwash the entire world into believing that a lab-created thing is jumping around and triple, face diapers, rubber gloves. Like, people think that they're going to just drop dead.
I'm sorry. You mean the virus that's going around, people are getting sick from? Some have died, yes. Quite a few have died. Because we've never had this situation before with this virus specifically. And we're not going to get into that. But a triple face diaper? I'm going to say, shut the fuck up. Who are you? They don't want to get sick. A lot of people, yeah, they have passed away from this. It's not a joke. It's not something to be condescending and blah about. It's awful. It's a pandemic. Grow a fucking heart, please.
There's a 99.9% survival rate unless you're obese or have other comorbidities.
Fat phobia. You couldn't think of another single comorbidity. Obese. You need to do some more personal growth or self-development, as I like to say.
Right? Because obesity is the issue. The issue is not getting sick. The issue is that you're fat and you're inflamed and your body can't fight off illness.
So the issue is not the awful virus that is actually killing people. It's because some people are fat. That's the issue. Did you know that there's skinny people that have suffered from COVID? Did you know that? That have passed? It's not because people are fat. Dear God. And if you comment below about fat or obesity and you're agreeing with her, gone, blocked. Obesity is not the reason these people are dying from COVID.
Wouldn't have lived in the Oregon Trail. You wouldn't have survived. We've made these phones and eating shit food. Like we've made Starbucks, McDonald's, like factory farmed meats and cheeses, like food that is full of glyphosate, shit food, shit air, shit water. We've made that the norm. But health is frowned upon.
What about shit shampoo products that actually are bad for your scalp? You use those happily.
True health, true wellness, herbs, okay? Ancient remedies, homeopathy. Those people are called quacks and conspiracy, you know what I mean, people. When, like, it's actually mind-boggling. And if you live in a state, if you live in a place.
You know what's mind-boggling? Someone who's talking about something when they don't know what the hell they're saying. Someone who is so out of touch that they're going to make sure to hurt as many people as they can in a conversation like this. I've seen this run rampant through MLMs, and guess what? I have not seen the company give a shit. They don't care. They don't. That looks bad on the company. And listen, I don't care what your political thoughts are, but anti-Semitism is not politics. Fat phobia is not politics. Racism is not politics. It's human decency. So, she said so much worse shit. Please go watch Chelsea's video or Mallory. People who've made other videos about her, and I'm not gonna make a video about her. I'm just gonna add that in there. This has to stop. People have to be held accountable for that kind of bullshit. If I'm gonna hold people in MLMs accountable for the manipulation and the bullshit they say, I'm gonna hold them accountable for stuff like this. Monat, right across. Hold Monat accountable for not letting her go. Are you still investigating Mandy Sue? Monat? This is not okay. And they're okay with people like her saying that, even though she's not at the top. People who have the proof show that she'd made $38,000 in Monat last year. Why are you keeping her around? You don't want to look bad for firing someone? Are you suffering for distributors, Monat? Because it seems like it. Because you are keeping some of the worst people around. Now, these won't always be me venting, and those are the only three I have right now. Please leave your commentary below, but if you see something to this extent that's, Huns Gone Wild material, feel free to send it my way. Top fills, too. Like, I love that stuff. I love showing and explaining and breaking down what's going on. And people need to be held accountable for this kind of stuff. I mean, it's just bad, bad, bad. So while this was a shorter one, I've just been collecting what I can. I need y'all's help in sending me, you know, more that fit into this Huns Gone Wild category, as well as top fails, of course. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, it's not easy to watch, and I don't know how much enjoyment you can get out of it, but it's important to see that this stuff is going on. I know that in my top fails, I try not to show the worst of the worst of the worst. Sometimes I do, just because I know it can be triggering. Well, these are going to be triggering. Huns Gone Wild are going to be triggering. It's going to show the worst of the worst. So I'm so sorry if that's something you can't handle. I do not recommend watching these videos if it is triggering to you, and that is okay if it is. I respect you and I understand. Anyway, don't forget to comment below and let me know what you think. Feel free to join my membership if you like. Someone was like, why do you say the cost? I say the cost of my membership so that if you go, I don't really want to do that, I don't want to pay that, then you don't have to. You don't have to go like look for it. I hate when people like hide costs from me. So it's $1.99, $4.99, or $9.99, and you don't have to become a member, but it upset someone. So I just wanted to reiterate, like, you don't have to. But if you do, you can be a part of my Discord where we chit chat. They get early videos and stuff like that. But like I said, a view is plenty. I obviously don't just comment towards my members. I comment towards, well, I try to comment towards everyone, but it's getting pretty intense in the comments sometimes. So I appreciate you watching, and I am tired after this. It was short, but it's just, it can be pretty emotional, you know? Some of these are so bad. And I tried to add a little humor into some of it, but you can't always do that. So it can be a bit hard to watch. Thank you for watching through the whole thing, and I hope the next one is longer with more. I'll try to space them out enough to where it's not just awful video after awful video after awful video, you know, like awful things after awful things. So again, thank you for watching and being part of this channel in whatever way you are a part of it. I appreciate it. Go follow my other social medias, and I hope you have the most amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this. I'll see you next time.